Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the fellow Sagittarius is out there from March 25th through March 31st. I hope all of you guys are having an amazing day and that you guys have an amazing week. I would like to say thank you for checking out my channel, and also as a disclaimer that this reading does not resonate. It may not be for you, and maybe my readings will another day. So let's get right into it. Let's see what's going on for the Sagittarius is from March 25th through March 31st. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel with the Nine of Pentacles, we are loving ourselves. We are content with where we are. We may not be exactly where we see ourselves, but however, I feel that we're embracing the journey. We're looking at how far we came. We're looking at all the trials and tribulations we went through and the fruits of our labor thus far. And it's you just living in the moment. Just feeling confident and sexy and beautiful, or if you're a guy, handsome, you know. It's really in that energy because you're on the cusp of the Ten of Pentacles. And by Sagittarius being in this energy, you attract more to you, which is so beautiful. You could also be seeing birds a lot as well, because I know I do. There's like birds, it'd be like a whole bunch of them, and they sit, because I live in an apartment, and from the window I could see them. It'd be a whole family of them. I could see cardinals, blue jays, and I'd just be looking at it like, oh, that's my like spirit guides coming through to say what's up, you know. So you could be seeing a lot of birds coming to you or around you. You know, it could just be your spirit guides just letting you know that they're there. Or it could be them sharing a message as well. So we have the Page of Cups and the Hierophant reverse. So with what I feel here is there could be some Sagittarius that are getting out of a relationship, and maybe you chose to keep your emotions to yourself. Maybe you're choosing other options, and you could be out of a long-term commitment as well. I feel that you're just choosing not to even give your time and emotions. It's something that you'll still care a little bit because it's the Page. Yo, this reminds me of Sagittarius so much. It's just like we can still care about you, like Page of Cups, but that doesn't mean we be with you though. Like, cause we're just free. This is like, I see just us Sagittarius is just out here just enjoying life. Jupiter's home. You know, the abundance is here for us. You know, we're in Aries season, the fellow fire sign. Like, we out here trying to live. So it's just like, you know what, like I care. But this relationship I've outgrown. Like, it's old, it's stale. Like, I'm just gonna keep my cup to myself. I still care about you though. That's what I feel from that. But it's like I'm going on my own way. Or it could be someone wanting to give emotions to you, Sagittarius, that you chose to end a relationship with or some type of commitment because they see you out here doing you. They see you out here living your best life, and they like, you know what, I know we ended some years ago, but you know, I still got love for you though. That's what I see here too as well. We have the Three of Wands here. We are looking at how far we came, and we're ready for our ships to come in. I know that's right. I'm a Sagittarius. I feel it. My ship's about to come in because we have worked so hard, and we let go of people, places, and things that don't serve us. And when we are in our natural Sagittarius energy, optimism, it's like nothing a Sagittarius can't do. It's like the centaur. It's like we aim for this, like the universe. Like you can't tell Sagittarius what they can't do because that Sagittarius will really do it, and you had no idea how they did it. That's why they see Sagittarius as such abundance, because it's that mindset we got. We know that we gonna get knocked down sometimes. We know that, but we know not to stay down. We get right back up. We have our times when You can always tell when the Sagittarius is down and out because they don't like to be around nobody. Like when they just ghost, and a lot of people take that personally. But with a Sagittarius, it's like we're used to. We don't like to be around nobody if we're not happy. Like it's not misery loves company over here. Like we just sit by ourselves or we just do our own things, and some people might take that the wrong way. But it's just us when we get ourselves back together and we look at that of how far we came. Yeah, we be back. We be back, but we just like to be. It just feels better when we hang around people when we happy, to be honest. I speak for myself. I isolate myself from people when I don't feel happy with my life. Because why am I going to be around you if I'm miserable? Like, I'm not going to be able to be in the moment or experience. That's what Sagittarius is, experience. And that's why we grow and expand, because we don't let nothing hold us back. Even if you thought you was holding us back. After a point you might, and then once we realize, wait a minute now. It's time for me to get back to me. And that's a great energy, because once we get that feeling back, once we get that win, because Jupiter is in Sagittarius, we ready to get what's ours. We work for it. Like our blessings is here for us. And we don't have no time to hang around those stagnant people. Like if you still doing the same thing, the same people, the same this, the same that, like a Sagittarius is just going to go away. And that's facts. Like I could speak this. Like I'm not being in nobody else's comfort zone. Because how are you growing? Like, and then you want me to stay there. Maybe that's how you feel about these partnerships or commitments you have. Like, you know what? Y'all trying to keep me in this box of what I used to do or who I was last year. People don't realize Sagittarius goes through major transformations like every year. Because Jupiter he changes signs every year. So the Sagittarius you knew last year is not the same Sagittarius you know this year. And it goes forward. And people may be like, oh, that's not your friend and that's not that. As we grow and we expand. And the people around us don't grow at that rate, and that's okay. We don't try to force nobody. We see, but we get into the moments where we kind of do, but we don't mean to. But we just want people to be like, hey, come along. Hey, hey, hey. But then I realized, like, not everybody is like that. So you're like, you know what? I'm just going to do my own thing and focus on my own dreams. And then I'm just going to attract people who's on my wavelength. That's willing to grow. That's willing to do something different. That's willing to not just be like everybody else. That's willing to experience and get knowledge. And, yo, that's the Sagittarius right there. I completely resonate with this reading to myself. Like, stagnant things ain't it. Like, if you're not willing to grow, that's fine. That's your own path. But you can't be mad at me because I don't want to stay there. Because I'm watching you do the same things, the same drama, the same this, the same that. That gets boring. Boring. Like, we're like, yo, we're ready for some fun. We're ready for the next thing. So you have to really keep up. It's like keeping up with the Sagittarius. Like keeping up with the Kardashians is like keeping up with the Sagittarius. Because they always on to the next thing. And before you know it, you think you got a Sagittarius. You be like, yeah, I got this Sagittarius. They gonna stay forever and be committed to me. And the Sagittarius be like, no. I still love you though. But like J. Cole said, I got bigger dreams. And that's what I always say to myself. I got bigger dreams. And I can't let people stop me to do my dreams if I feel it's in my heart. Rather you see that or not, that's not for you to see. But I know my ships are coming in. So I got to stay focused on that. Because if I listen to y'all going to stop me. Because I know this is meant for me. And that's what I feel your Sagittariuses are thinking as well. It's like, I know something's coming from me. And I need to let go of people, places, and things that are stagnant so this can come in. So I can attract the people, places, and things that's on my vibration. So I can be the best me that I can be. So let's see why the you got the 9 of Pentacles twice, y'all. Sagittarius this week, we feeling ourselves because it's Aries season. I'm going to tell you, I love when this fire season. Because it's like we all get that. Because the sun trines our sun, for example. So we be out here. Because I have a lot of Sagittarius placements. Like Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Mercury, Sagittarius Venus. I have like Jupiter and Leo. So I have like mad fire in my chart. So when it's Aries season or Leo season, that's really some of my best seasons because I'm really more focused, I'm more driven, the energy is more in the fire sign's favor. Like when it gets like water, I kind of get drowned out. Or when it's earth, I'm more practical. So I see a lot of my manifestations, but fire season is what I really love because this is what I'm feeling like right now too. I'm loving myself. If I gotta separate from people, places, and things, then I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna go on my own path. Because Sagittarius can see a life for themselves that nobody around them sees. And if you stay stagnant, it's like, how are you gonna grow? And this is the Three of Pentacles. We are content with working. This Three of Pentacles is by himself. And sometimes, Sagittarius, that's what you got to do. Because you will be around people who are not going to get your dreams. They're not going to get what you're trying to do. They're going to question this. Why don't you just this? Why don't you just do that? I get that all the time, yo. And I just be like, no, I'm not doing it. If I said I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. Period. We're getting to the point where we're tired of people trying to put us in this box, like, for what they see our lives for. Like, this is my life. My life. Not yours. Like, I wouldn't even be going after this if I didn't feel passionate about it. And that's one thing about a Sagittarius, yo. It's just when we be around people that just don't get that, that kind of kills our spirit. Because it's like, yo, like, I'm just trying to make a better life for myself because I want to do something different from the norm of what everybody else is doing. I'm just supposed to fall in line or just do this because that's what everybody else is doing. What they got to do with me? That's not me. I didn't come here to fit in with everybody else. I didn't come here to do what everyone else does. I came here to be me. And that's what I feel that you're feeling. And that's what Jupiter is bringing, that expansion. Like, I'm here to live my truth. I let everyone else live their truth and do things that I could look at your life and say, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? You do things that I don't agree with. But a lot of times people put their perceptions on us. And we always try to help people do their situations and support whatever dreams they got. But when it comes to our dreams, it's kind of like, well, why? You're going to do that? Why? Why don't you just get a 9 to 5? Why don't you just do this? Or why don't you this? Because that's not my life. That's not my purpose. That's why. Like, we are coming to the point that all of us, not even just Sagittarius, just people in general, we have to step into our purpose, not a job. Like, if you got to be at a job, that's cool, but make sure you're still working on your purpose. Don't forget the main reason why you came here. We didn't come here just to pay bills and die. No, we didn't. We came here to live life. Yes, we're going to go through some experiences that hurt us. Sometimes we're going to feel like we want to get off this planet. But as Sagittarius, we always know that that is just another notch in our belt to make us stronger than what we was before. Whew. Okay. I got very passionate there for a second. So let's just see why the Page of Cups and the Hierophant is in reverse here. So we have the King of Pentacles. So I feel that, Sagittarius, you are taking your interest elsewhere after you could get out of a commitment for someone that's more stable. I feel that you may have been in a relationship for a while, and this person may have been stable, like pentacle-wise, but I feel that you kind of just outgrew it. I feel that this relationship probably was just stayed on Page of Cups, where it's like, oh, okay, that's nice, this and this, for the time being. But then it's like long term, I don't see that. I don't see long term. I'm more focused on what I got going on. So maybe that's you getting cups from people, but you're waiting for the King of Pentacles. That's what I see here too. You're not willing to make a commitment until someone comes with something heavy. Like, show me what you got. Like, I'm not selling it for no Page of Cups. Like, what is that? Like, no. So you're like, you know what? I'm not getting into any commitment unless it's someone with the King of Pentacles. Someone who can help me be better. Someone that can help me grow. And that's so true. Like, my partner I'm with now, he helps me grow. Like, I'm not stagnant in this relationship at all. It's always something I learn about him. It's like he's just intriguing to me. And as a Sagittarius, that's how you get their heart, yo. When, especially when you are your authentic self, oh man. You could be someone that's like in the shadows, right? Because a lot of people, like when me and my partner used to work at the job together, like a lot of people would be like, Dag, well, how'd you get her? You know, because he's more quiet. You know, he's kind of nerdy. You know, he likes video games and stuff like that. And to be honest, it was him being him. And he was the King of Pentacles. He should. That was a man. Listen, for what I was with, I said, "Wow, I'm not going back to nobody else, yo. This is it right here because he's the King of Pentacles and he's his authentic self and he supports me and he's spiritual too. Oh man, Once he came into my life, that's really what it was. Because people was like, "Here's my cup," and I'm like, "Nah, nah, no thanks." And then my partner came up, King of Pentacles, like this, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I was single, and I was working on me. So I feel this reading is so funny. So let's see why the Three of Wands is here. We have the Chariot, and we have the Tower. So let's see why the Tower card is here. Why is the Tower here? Got a lot of flippers. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel for the Sagittariuses as we go into this new journey. We know our ships are coming in. The universe is just like, keep charging forward. I feel with the Tower here, it could be a sudden change, but how I feel is this with the Two of Pentacles in this deck is harmony in the midst of change. I feel that you having the power of the Chariot is your power is going to make Tower moments happen. That's going to get you to where you need to be. Because I didn't feel this was a negative Tower moment. That's why I didn't say it. That's why I said, let me just do a clarifier before I just... Because not all Tower moments are bad, to be honest. You can have good Tower moments as well. So I really feel like by you keep moving forward, Sagittarius, and you may experience Tower moments, but if you do, it's because there were old things in your life that has to fall apart. And it's leading you right to it, and like your ship's coming in. Look at that. That ship is right behind you, Sagittarius, and you here. So any Tower moments that maybe seem negative, or people falling out your life, or anything like that, is because it's getting you to where you need to be, and keep charging forward. You got this. So Sagittarius, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.